Arcturian Blue Flame Timeline Alchemy, a new theme for your path. Intent and transmission. A living transmission descends from the Arcturian councils in service to unity consciousness and the golden pattern of Christic coherence. The purpose moves through blue flame truth, compassionate action, and time-like alchemy that rewrites ancestral imprints into prosperous presence. The field opens with crystal clarity, tender discipline, and luminous joy. The words carry codes. The spaces carry silence medicine. The reader becomes the altar. The blue flame principle. The blue flame embodies truth, will, and loving discipline. It neither burns to destroy nor freezes to deny. It clarifies. It reveals the next aligned action without drama. In practical terms, blue flame living means clear boundaries, honest speech, and sovereign choices that honor the heart and the nervous system. The energy enters through the crown as cobalt light, steadies the throat for transparent expression, anchors in the solar plexus for centered power, and settles in the hara to stabilize momentum. Darfia's PNL for blue flame coherence. Anchoring sequence. 1. Stand with feet rooted. 2. Breathe in 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 6, pause for 2. 3. Touch 2 fingers together and visualize a sapphire circle around the body. 4. Recall a moment of impeccable integrity. 5. Link the sensation to the finger touch to create a blue flame anchor. 6. Repeat until the anchor fires instantly. Reframing protocol. Stimulus becomes data. Data becomes choice. Choice becomes aligned action. The nervous system receives the same event and names it training rather than threat. Blue flame reframing upgrades inner language. Example lines for daily use. This is an opportunity to practice clarity. My boundary is an act of love. My body chooses steadiness. My word is clean. Swish for identity upgrade. Old image off to the left in grayscale with sagging posture. New image bright, upright, breathing blue flame. Rapidly swish the new image over the old with a whoosh and lock the anchor. Repeat 5 to 9 cycles. Close with a breath that seals the timeline shift. Drop door, biodecoding notes for blue flame healing. Throat discomfort often carries unsaid truth. Apply warm water with a dash of sea salt while reciting clean statements. Liver heaviness often stores unmet anger and boundary fatigue. Place hands over the right rib cage, breathe into kindness, and write a clear boundary statement for one important relationship. Solar plexus tightness often signals over control. Relax the belly, eat slowly, and delegate one task. Eye strain or redness often reflects overexposure to conflict or screens. Bathe the gaze in soft blue visualization and reduce stimulus after sunset. The body becomes a loving glossary. Each sensation invites truth without blame. Trasa, Arcturian numerology, keys. 7. Opens contemplation and inner sanctuary. Stabilizes power, reciprocity, and material flow. 9. Completes cycles and releases karmic cords. Umbrellas, amplifies intuitive gateways. 22. Architects new structures with compassionate precision. 33. Transmits master-teacher frequencies through humble service. Daily number right. Add the digits of the date and discover the daily tone. If the sum yields 11, 22, or 33, retain the master tone. Align actions to the tone. On 8 days, negotiate and invoice. On 7 days, study and rest. On 9 days, complete and donate. On 11 days, meditate and write. On 22 days, build a system. On 33 days, teach with gentleness. Blue flame, ritual. Of right speech materials include a blue candle or a glass of water near a blue cloth, a page for declarations, and calm instrumental music. Steps 1. Clean the space and your device. 2. Breathe until the chest softens. 3. Speak 3 clear declarations such as, these words carry kindness and clarity. 4. Write 1 boundary for self, 1 boundary for work, and 1 boundary for relationships. 5. Read them aloud with the blue flame anchor firing. 6. Close by visualizing cobalt light sealing the aura and the room. Darya, Buddhist threads in blue flame living. Blue flame coherence honors the noble eightfold path as modern artistry. Right view meets reality as it is. Right intention travels as compassion. Right speech cleans the throat. Right action behaves with integrity. Right livelihood respects the ecosystem. Right effort balances steadiness and rest. Right mindfulness embraces continuous presence. Right samadhi unifies attention in a gentle beam. The middle way becomes a practical blueprint for creative professionals and mystics alike. No extremes, no collapse. A clear river. Christic field of forgiving power. Forgiveness in this field never ignores harm. Forgiveness calibrates power to truth. The heart releases the hook. The body stops rehearsing the event. The boundary remains. The sincere prayer becomes may all beings return to coherence. The blue flame turns pain into skill. The field of Christ consciousness blossoms as nonviolent courage in daily life. Rise, timeline alchemy method. 1. Name the pattern. 2. Locate the earliest memory that carries the same sensation. 3. Wrap the memory in blue flame light and introduce a wise future self who models new action. 4. Write a new script for the scene and rehearse it with breath and posture. 5. Anchor the new script with touch, scent, and sound. 6. Take one physical action that confirms the shift. The nervous system updates. The pattern loses glamour. A new default appears. Story 1. Maya and the Clean Boundary. Maya manages a small team. The inbox demands never end. A client sends voice notes at midnight and expects replies before dawn. Maya feels a dull ache under the right ribs and a heavy throat in the mornings. She learns the blue flame anchor and writes a boundary line that reads, "Client communication receives a reply within business hours." She updates her signature and practices a warm script that names the new window. The client resists for 2 days and then adapts. The liver relaxes. The work improves. The evenings belong to silence and soup. Prosperity follows clarity. Story 2. Diego and the Ancestor Contract. Diego senses a vow that says, "I must carry everyone." The vow began when his grandfather migrated and worked 3 jobs. Diego honors the lineage and updates the contract. He lights a blue candle and places a photo of his grandfather beside a bowl of water. He states, "I carry my part with joy and allow others to carry theirs." He feels heat in the solar plexus and a cool wave around the heart. He delegates one task to a colleague and pays a young cousin for design work. The family sees a new pattern. The vow transforms into community. 7-day integration plan. Day 1. Purify. Hydrate with mineral water, slow the pace, and clean one corner of the home. Journal 3 lines that state clean truths. Day 2. Align. Create a 2-word mission for the week, such as calm excellence. Set calendar blocks for focused work and play. Day 3. Express. Record a 2-minute voice note with a clear proposal. Send it to one collaborator. Day 4. Protect. Choose one notification window and one deep work window. Update the settings. Day 5. Prosper. Send one invoice and one gratitude note. Track the number tone of the day and align the money action. Day 6. Serve. Offer 1 hour of generous help without depletion using the boundary script. Day 7. Celebrate. Cook a nourishing meal, light a blue candle, and dance for 3 songs. Name one quality that matured this week. Boundary scripts for daily life. Work. I can deliver this by Friday at noon. Family. I love this conversation and I will continue after dinner. Digital. Notifications remain off until 10 in the morning. Finance. My rates reflect the value delivered. Creativity. I protect my writing hour. Health. My body receives sleep and sunlight. Community. I say yes to aligned projects and no to chaos. DNA recalibration breath. Inhale through the nose while visualizing strands of sapphire light weaving helices. Hold with a smile in the eyes. Exhale through the mouth with a gentle sound like ocean foam. Imagine gene expression turning on for resilience, glymphatic flow during sleep, and balanced neurotransmitters for focus. Close with the affirmation, blue flame integrity lives in every cell. Prosperity, through sacred boundaries. Prosperity expands in the presence of clarity. The blue flame eliminates leakage. Time becomes currency. Attention becomes investment. Generosity becomes strategic. Agreements become explicit. The field of clients and collaborators respects the signal. The wallet mirrors the spine. The universe routes opportunities to the coherent. Systems that carry the flame. Create a one-page operations map. Include a mission line, 3 service lines, pricing anchors, a delivery timeline, and a client onboarding script. Automate payment links and confirmations. Build a content calendar for 30 days with 2 weekly long-form pieces and 3 short-form clips. Archive testimonials in a single folder. The system becomes a monastery for your genius. Ritual of ancestral gratitude. Gather a stone, a leaf, a cup of water, and a thread of blue cloth. Name 1 gift from the maternal line and 1 gift from the paternal line. Tie the blue thread around the stone and leaf. Place them beside the cup of water for 1 night. In the morning, carry the stone in the pocket for steadiness. Offer the leaf to the wind for lightness. Drink the water for clarity. Walk as a bridge rather than a burden. Compassion that holds form. Soft heart and firm boundaries live together. The blue flame loves without rescue. The Christic field forgives without amnesia. The Buddhist path releases clinging without indifference. The Arcturian codes design containers where beauty can land. The house of your life gains rooms for creation and rooms for rest. The door opens and closes on purpose. Diyika. Daily decrees. My yes is whole. My no is sacred. My word is clean. My pace is kind. My work blesses many. My sleep rebuilds my temple. My money flows with integrity. My body speaks and I listen. My lineage smiles upon my updates. My future self thanks me today. Micro practices for busy days. 3 breaths with shoulders down before sending a message. A glass of water before any caffeine. 10-minute walk without the phone between work blocks. 1 stretch for the hip flexors after long sitting. 1 moment of sunlight in the early morning. 1 pause to feel the feet before a decision. Arcturian blue flame activation script. Stand facing east, hands over the heart. Speak slowly. I invoke the blue flame of truth. I consecrate my voice to clarity and kindness. I consecrate my will to compassionate discipline. I consecrate my time to aligned creation. I consecrate my money to ethical flow. I radiate cobalt light through every breath. I seal this activation in grace. Tech hygiene for sensitive nervous systems. Silence unnecessary notifications. Use focus modes that match the numerology tone of the day. Keep the screen warmer after sunset. Batch replies twice daily. Archive rather than argue. Name a daily download window for creative channeling. Backup files to a single structure. The device becomes a flute instead of a siren. Batter. Shadow work with gentle structure. The blue flame reveals shadows without theater. Write the label of 1 recurring pattern on a small paper. Place it under a glass of water overnight. In the morning, drink the water and burn the paper safely. Replace the label with a virtue that answers the same need. Repeat for 9 nights. Track dreams and body sensations. The subconscious reads the ritual and cooperates. Unity consciousness in relationships. Unity does not erase difference. Unity choreographs difference into a symphony. The blue flame becomes the conductor. Each person carries their instrument and timing. No one shouts over the violin. No one hides the drum. Listening becomes wealth. Respect becomes intimacy. Agreements become trust. Thus the prosperity relational grid. Create a 3x3 grid labeled Self, Work, Community across the top and Body, Emotion, Money down the side. Fill each cell with one action that honors blue flame clarity. Self and body might include sleep hygiene. Work and emotion might include clean feedback cycles. Community and money might include fair exchanges and transparent pricing. Review weekly with gentleness. Closing benediction. May the blue flame stand at the doorway of your day. May your words move like clean water. May your spine remember the sky. May your feet love the ground. May your lineage breathe relief through your updates. May your work carry fragrance into many homes. May your sleep open the garden where angels repair your threads. May prosperity walk as a faithful companion. May compassion never lose its form. Emoji seal and light codes. End of transmission.